Hello, Adder, and welcome to your deck review. Everybody, meet I like moderately sized butts, and I cannot lie. If you're joining us for the first time on YouTube, this is a series where I review people's decks. I'm not going to do it as loudly or as grotesquely as I normally do on shorts. This is more low-key. It's just going to be a nice, friendly look at Adder's PP, that being his deck's premise and practicum. Your premise is the idea of your deck, what you hope it does, what it would do if you got the God Hand. Your practicum is both a semen joke and the specific cards you put in your deck and whether or not they support that idea. So we're going to spend a few minutes talking about what they want to do. Is that possible at the power level they want? And then what cards did they pick? Does that service their goal? So I've read the primer. It is lengthy, so I'm going to touch back on it. We're using Doran. They saw somebody make Doran and thought, well, this ability is pretty good. I'm pretty sure the second ability is better, which I know I said this wasn't going to be a roast. It's diabolical. You looked at a commander that could double something's power and toughness functionally and been like, well, yeah, but what if it was Jet Medallion? That's really funny to me. I think we can make that idea work, even though it is hilarious to me. So you said we want to go turn 1 ramp, turn 2 card draw engine, turn 3 Doran, turns 4 and on. I'm shotgunning out creatures. I'm playing as many creatures as possible. I am trying to flood the board and overwhelm people. I like that. That sounds really fun to me. My biggest issue from an idea standpoint, we are going to need some serious card draw to make that work, right? Like, one copy of Night's Whisper cannot handle that for us. We are probably either going to need, like, top deck access. I see Dark Confidant and Darkstar Augur peeking out at me. That's a great start. My number one worry would be that the card draw we have is not meaty enough to sustain that type of aggression for more than a turn or two, and we gas out without having enough pressure on board. So you said, I am learned enough in the ways of Scryfall. I don't need you to show me O-tags. I need you to show me remark on the cards that I put in. Are they good enough? So let's look at that card advantage. Assemble the players. I would call this good, not great. This is the type of thing, like, it does what we need. I'm going to trust you that, like, all 40 of these are high toughness creatures and you can cast all of them. That gets us a creature and then we stop. But if we could combine this with other things, that would be pretty good. Augur of Autumn. Okay, we might be cutting it a little close if the deck works around assemble the players, because it means our only options are 0, 1, and 2. I don't know what your mathematical balance is right now. I'm going to hope that it's okay. Barrogoyf, get 1 card back. Beast Whisperer, A+, impossible to cast turn 2, but like whenever we cast it, we fix it. Our game's fixed for the rest of time. Fedor is just a good card. Vrina, ooh, if we are good at lying, very good. Call the Ring, great. Another one of those cards where it's like, this is awesome. We probably need it and another card draw engine to really sustain our game plan for the duration of the game. So Augur, Confidant, Glunch, great. Kagha, very cute. She will swing well with Doran. She will get us card access. I don't love Kane because we're probably never getting him back. I do love that we can break parity on Kane because he will swing as a 4/6 on our board. Lanor, good double dipping. A little bit risky because we can't play it on 2. Like, let me look at how much ramp do we have? Oh, I love you. Very good job on the ramp. So things that are 3 CMC and under is what we can actually cast on turn 2. So let me group by mana value. Nope, I'm so dumb. Group by type and tag, sort by mana value. All right, so from here down, these ones we can't actually cast on turn 2. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Whoo, dog! I think that's enough. And we still have 40 creatures even with that. Wonderful. We have some recursion, and we have even more recursion than we've tagged here because I see 6 looking at me. I like that. We've got a lot of life payment. We've got a healthy amount of buff, and we have a decent amount of life gain. We have so much ramp. Oh, you know what? Cute enough. I like it. This gives everything lifelink. Yeah. Effectively. I was going to suggest something that gave your whole board lifelink. Actually, I'm not totally sure. God, I'm not totally sure. I almost love what we're doing here. I at least like what we're doing here. So be. All right, the goat's amazing. It has to stay because it's bracket 2. It's definitely the worst card in this deck. I love him very much. Okay, gives us more creatures. The creatures don't benefit from Doran, but he is a 6/9. Hell yeah, with double strike. Okay. So in theory, I like what's going on with this deck. I like your idea. I think you've mostly selected the right cards. Let's see if there are any pitfalls in the playtesting. So we don't have ramp in this hand. So I'm going to use my free mulligan. I have ramp in this hand, but only 1 land. I'm going to bet on us. I should not have bet on us. We concede in shame. All right. We have card draw with no fodder. We don't have turn 1 ramp. We don't have a great curse. So I'm going to take the free mulligan here. We have ramp, and we have an engine for after Doran. I will rock with that. With this many fetch lands, I'm just going to say you're color fixed. You're getting 2 color lands that do the thing. Who cares? So we get our elves. We fucking board wipe on turn 2 because we're a maniac. We don't actually board wipe, but we have nothing else to do. Doran! And then... Bam! Orin Frostfang. Swing my commander. You're not going to block because he has Death Touch. I draw a card. Next turn. I will Mortuary. Double make these guys. I swing everybody. I think I get 3. These all have Death Touch. I don't think anybody's trading with that. So we now have 1 card too many. I'll get rid of the fetch land because I just don't care. Command Tower. So now we're looking for how do we make bigness happen? I probably make... Oh, wait. We have 2 fucking Darkstar Augur triggers as well. So I think Bellathar and Baitor what come off the top. That's 9 life we lose. Ooh, dog. Okay. I'm probably still board wiping because I'm an asshole. Because I'm an evil, evil man. And then Bellathar. Seems pretty good. Swing all these guys. I probably draw 4 off of this. I'm now dealing 10. This 10. 4, 4. Wow. Oh, and we're so good from here. I see why you like the deck. I think other casual players may not love how many board wipes you have, but I do think you should have them. I think if you don't have this many board wipes, you probably get left in the dust. So I see what you're saying on everything hinges on that card draw engine. So let's see what happens if we don't get ramp. So we don't shock this in. We confidant. We lose 3. We glunch. I'm going to give myself a card. Doran. I swing a 5/10. Holy shit. Did I? I don't lose any life for that. Off the confidant trigger. End step. I think I make 2 treasures here. send one of these lands to grave. Next turn, don't lose any life. God bless. We're gonna do this in main phase 2. I combat, swing big guys. I now have 5 10s, so this is only 1, 2, 3, 4. I would then Barrow Goyf for 2 mana. I'm floating a green. Token for a black, Sinister Gnarlbark. There's at least lands in my graveyard. I have no idea what's in other people's graveyards. I'll blight the Gnarlbark. I'll get to draw 1. At end step, I'm going to give Doran the counters so I can blight him if I need to. I see Ouroboros. Slaughter the Strong? Ouroboros? I fucking get you. That's really good. I think the biggest weakness I foresee right now is we are not big on protection ourselves, but it seems like if we hit a draw engine, yeah, it hums. We get down something threatening. We're consistently getting ways to deal with other people's big threats. We have ways to extend our card advantage once we hit that first engine, but we don't really have, or I haven't at least seen anything so far that is going to spare us from a board wipe. And we have a little bit of recursion, but like if our card draw engine catches a bullet in the first couple turns, yeesh. So, right. I don't have to show you Scryfall. You know Scryfall. So what cards do I think are not doing quite enough that I think could be changed into protection? My first guess would be anything that's 4 mana and up. So stuff, card value, card draw engines I can't play before Doran and don't just take over the whole fucking game. Like Orin Frostfang, yeah, costs a lot, takes over the game. Return of the Wild Speaker, I'm drawing 10, I don't give a fuck. Silverquill takes over the game. Like I either get to draw a card or I get to kill you. Great Henge takes over the game. Mangara and Lanor. Well, Mangara, Lanor, and Kaga, I think, are your 3 weakest card draw engines. And I'm loath to tell you to cut any of them because I know how important they are. But if I was going to make any shifts here, I would want to have something I could do at instant speed in response to a board wipe, whether it's like flawless maneuver, whether it's clever concealment, whether it's any of the many things you know how to find on Scryfall. I worry about how quickly you can rebuild if a creature-based card draw engine gets taken out. So let's see what we have on the sideboard. Oh yeah, Keen Duelist, very cute. Crashing Drawbridge, very cute. Genesis Wave is fucking adorable. I don't think we make mana like that. Connections is very cute. We are paying a ton of life. What is our... I'm interested in why we're running Immortal Servitude but not Ascend from Avernus. I can't... Is there a... I mean, we definitely have a spike at 3, but I feel like we have enough stuff happening at 2 and 4 that I would value Ascend from Avernus over Immortal Servitude. I know 3 pips is a little bit restrictive. You don't want to cast this until like 6 or 7 mana though, and at 6 or 7 mana, I feel like you would be able to get to those pips. What does this transform into? Oh, that's hilarious. I mean, you could definitely... You could put that in as a fun time card. I don't think that has to go in, but what a sick card that was. Don't think we need that. Aron's very good removal. I like this guy a lot. Wow, I like that guy. Let's see. Oh, but I like everything in this deck. Power 2 or less. Oh, God. The first deck, Smile at Death, is going to be good in. Holy shit. Holy shit. I think I talked about Kane not being my favorite either. I also don't love Plum the Forbidden because we probably don't want to be in the business of sacrificing that many of our cards. So that's maybe 5 cards that I've picked out, as I think are a little bit on the weak side. Mangara, Lanor, Kagha, Kane, Plum. I don't love Agadeem's Awakening, but it kind of gets away with being a land, so I can't really tell you to cut it. I think the rest of these recursion options I like just fine. All your board wipes are solid. Angel of Destiny continues to perturb me. I want to tell you to just cut it to make room for another fun card, but I think if we want life gain, I don't like giving our opponents life back. We are paying so much life that in my head this is going to take a while. Like, we're not going to, I have doubts that we're going to like find Angel of Destiny, swing, and be at 15 more than our starting life total, unless we are just completely high rolling over the game, at which point none of what I'm saying matters. So with that in mind, I don't like us giving our opponents life back with like multiple turns in between for them to just shoot Angel of Destiny and no longer be in as much danger. Like, they get kind of a soft reset from it. Ugh, Ancestor's Voice is really cute. I don't think we need it though. I would be inclined to run True Conviction over Angel of Destiny. Double strike on a lot of these boys is going to be effectively unblockable, because if you block me, your creature is fucked, and then I gain a shitload of life anyway. Oh, Gilwain's really cute. I'm not convinced this buffing is good enough, but that's very, very cute. And Trample's very good. Actually play him. As trample enablers go, this is so much cooler than fucking Garruk's Uprising. Go off, King. Actually, another thing for card draw engines, Phyrexian Arena might be, you might be able to lateral this with like Keen Duelist. I worry about 2 black pips on 2. Oh, no, it's 54% of our production. Let me just do a few test hands where I pretend that we have. So I have Command Tower and I have this. I get it. I have no lands. Is it on top? It is, but it's a plains. 1 black pip, 2 black pip. 1 black pip, 2 black pip. No lands. 1 black pip, 2 black pip. Okay, never mind. You can make Phyrexian Arena happen. Do not worry about it. Okay, let me look at your primer and see if there's anything I missed. I do think this was the correct decision. I think this was the correct decision. Yeah, I think this is really well built. I think there are a couple minor changes you can make to make it feel a little bit smoother. But this is a very, very good bracket 3 deck. And then, right, is there a version of this bracket 2 deck? Is there a version of this that can work at bracket 3? What you would probably need to make this work at bracket 3, and I'm not sure if playing at Gen Pop, if this would work well for Gen Pop, you would need a lot more like removal hate, which would annoy people a lot. But like, you have a very good beatdown strategy, Beatdown is a weak archetype. If you want it to work in bracket 3, we would either need more tutors so that you could get like an Alpha Strike turn with Craterhoof or something sooner, so that the turn 6 I can kill one person becomes turn 6 I kill everybody, or you are just fucking spamming board wipes like nonstop. Like you have twice as many board wipes. The average game you cast 2 to 3, and none of them hit your guys, and some of that can be achieved by playing other lands like, I'm so sorry I'm going to Scryfall, I know you told me you could look them up, but like other things like Green's regrowth abilities. But I think that would be the change that would take this to bracket 3, is right now you do a pretty good job of being proactive, but you're never going to be comboing off, and you can definitely hold down a bracket 2 table. A bracket 3 table might get away from you. And for those cuts, it would probably be like the 5 cards I told you to cut right now go in for fun cards. For bracket 3, the 5 cards I told you to cut go in for board wipes, and then you take your 3 other lowest performers, like the goat, Drana, even though I love her, and one other card at random, become three game changer tutors. Arrivederci, all right. So I hope this helps. Everybody let me know in the comments if I missed anything, and I hope you enjoy. I like the deck very much.